TEENTITANS, Teen Titans. Let's go, Nerd Soul. Yeah, late ill kid at OneYoungsta, holding it down, bringing that street geek and nerd soul. What is up, my people? Today, oh yeah, we got a dope movie review for y'all, and we're going to be talking about the animated feature from WB/DC, Teen Titans Judas Contract. So let's go in and get into the new version of the Judas Contract. And if you weren't into the Judas Contract or you don't know exactly what it is, the new Teen Titans way back in the day, Marv Wolfman, George Perez, put together this story arc that had the team getting a new member. That new member became a close friend. You know, she had some reservations. She did have like a secret side or a hidden side to her, but she ingratiated herself to the team and she ended up being their downfall. And the story has been adapted, I believe, once more for the animated series in the early 2000s, I believe, and also done once again in the comics. So we've seen this done about 2 or 3 times since the first time it appeared to all of us, which was extremely well written, well drawn, and just well paced. The story didn't seem to lag or get boring or anything like that. Now, let's go in and get into this movie. I'm on the fence with this one, so I'm going to need you guys' opinion. The film opens up about 5 years before. It shows a younger team. You got Dick Grayson as Robin leading, like, you know, Kid Flash, Speedy, stuff like that. You know, you got Beast Boy or Garfield or whatever you want to call them. And they happen upon this, you know, intergalactic flight where Starfire is being attacked by some people, by some aliens. They're not sure who they are. They come to know her after defeating her assailants, and she kisses Robin, and that puts us into our story of jumping into the present day. Now, with the present day, we get a shakeup of the team. We got Raven there, we got Damian there, Damian Wayne. We got, you know, now Tara is there, and Tara is this addition who has the power to be able to move, you know, rocks, to be able to move the ground, move the earth, if you will. And from there, the movie seems to kind of go through the motions. I'm on the fence because the movie isn't extremely bad. The movie doesn't blow my socks off either. There's a lot of bad dialogue. There's this montage that they go through, and the song is just... it doesn't really hit me like I thought it should hit me. But as it nears the end, we get a little emotion. We get a cool little, I guess, cameo in the end of the film. And we do get a lot of great team action, you know, kind of like teaming up, fighting this person or fighting that person, showing all of their skills and their strengths. And we get a little background, especially into Jaime's character, because I've always loved the Blue Beetle. I always thought it was kind of cool. And it really helps strengthen and solidify those characters. It's just that this movie doesn't really work well for them. Another thing that kind of falls flat are some of the fight scenes. Even though the team ups are cool, because I like seeing like Garfield changing from a bird to an elephant real quick and then changing back to a rhino or something like that. The fight scenes are, when it comes to the kind of straight to DVD features that they have, these fight scenes do seem to fall flat. But a shining example of where they get it right is everything with Deathstroke in it, or Slade. He really ratchets up, you know, the voice actor really ratchets up the intensity, the stakes, and that's where this movie shines, and that's why I'm kind of on the fence. But I believe one thing, if you guys can help me, let me know in the comments. Do you think this movie should have been a little bit longer? Asking because I think that they tried to rush this and get in and out within 80 minutes, which is a short period of time, particularly dealing with a story like this, because we have to bring someone in new to the team, figure out what her issues are, and then have her, deal with the team how she does at the end. And it's just, I think it's too quick. I think this movie could have benefited by another 20 minutes, 15 at least, to kind of give the characters some room to breathe and give some room to more of the dialogue and deeper into the backstory of why Tara is the way she is and why she's making these choices. Because there's one scene, and it's of course ripped from the comic book, where her and Slade have some alone time and they're having a conversation, and it just comes off very cheesy. But before I go too much further with the cheese, you can check me out right now on Black Hollywood Live. That's right, the first online network for African Americans, where they do Black Twitter follow-ups, celebrity interviews, sports talk, geek tech, all of that. And you can find that at blackhollywoodlive.com. And if you want to see more, you can always check them out at youtube.com/blackhollywoodlive. So, back to the cheesiness. I know Beast Boy has always been that kind of cheesy character, but it rubs you the wrong way in this, as far as I'm concerned, because the storyline is so compacted. And some people may remember the Teen Titans TV show, not Teen Titans Go, but the actual TV show, or the animation that came before, where they did this Judas Contract storyline. And they were able to spread this across, I believe, like a whole season, which helps because you get to see, okay, they bring this team member in. It's hard to control her powers. She's going through her motions. She has some emotional stuff. She's kind of guarded. We don't know why. Garfield's interested in her. Things like that kind of, they help because they take time to grow. And I think whenever you have a betrayal storyline, it's hard to rush it. And maybe that's my issue with this film. But of course, like I said, I'm on the fence, and I'm going to have to give this film 2.5 stars because I'm not loving it, I'm not hating it, but this might not be my favorite of WB's feature films for the animated universe, and I'm wondering what you guys felt about it. So, jump down in the comments, let me know what you thought about this new iteration of Teen Titans, if you like this adaptation, how it was written, some of the dialogue, things like that. And of course, please make sure that you keep it as spoiler-free as you can, even though I know this story has been adapted like 2 or 3 times now. There still might be some people that don't really know, I guess, what the Judas Contract is about. So that's my time, and I hope you had a good time. And on top of that, I hope you got a chance to check out Teen Titans Judas Contract. If you haven't, go and check that out. And also, check out the original graphic novel or the comic book, because there's still a lot there, and it's still it's very impactful even now. Regardless of the time, it has aged very well. So, of course, that's my time. And I got to tell y'all to hit up ThatNERDSoul.com. That's right. You can check out all of my videos from the oldest to the newest. Drop me a line and all that. And don't forget to hit up shop.ThatNERDSoul.com and pick yourself up a t-shirt, player, and get one for your playettes. Then come back here, like, comment, subscribe, and share that Nerd Soul. That's right. There is no other way I can tell people that you like what you are watching. And please hold up while I give these shout outs for LA, what up? VA, what up? RVA, you got my heart. And please be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Peace.